Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share a story with you, hoping that it can inspire you in terms of if you're feeling stuck in your life or afraid of the future or wondering where things are going, which I think for a lot of us is definitely true. I know it's been true for me. So I recently have decided to divorce, and some people who follow me here know this and have watched my journey mainly on social media like Instagram. And the one thing that happened to me was, well, let me go back. What I have found recently is that with a lot of people who go through major change, particularly at my age, midlife, where everything just kind of, you feel like your life is just totally blown up. You're like, okay, now what? Jesus, I did all the things, I followed all the rules, I checked all the boxes. Why am I not happy? Why am I not fulfilled? I thought this was the path to happiness, which is a load of bullshit. Um, and so you go through this major transformation, you decide to make major changes like separating, divorcing, leaving a career that you've had for 20 years, whatever it is, and it's really freaking scary. And so you're left wondering, well, what's going to happen in the next 3 years? What if I'm alone the rest of my life? What if I never find my passion and my sole purpose? All the things we tell ourselves, and we can get completely suffocated in fear. So the story I want to share very quickly is I was in Sun River recently, a place in Central Oregon where I live that I love to vacation, go to the mountains, very peaceful and all of that, and happened to rent a house, the same house that I had been in 3 years ago before my life kind of like went. So I'm in this house, and it's the first night I'm there, and I'm standing in the closet, unpacking, hanging all my clothes. And I had this moment where I'm thinking, okay, the last time I was in this house, my entire life was different. I was married. I was in the middle of my career that I thought that I wanted and loved. I was doing my mom thing, just literally just status quo, doing the thing, all the things that I thought I wanted, but I was living in complete and utter denial and was not happy. I mean, I was going along, which I think a lot of us do. I think a lot of us, like I was saying, we check all the boxes, we do all the things, we follow all the rules, we do all the things that we're told to do that supposedly bring us happiness, only to find we're unfulfilled, we're not really happy. And it's like we're walking around in our life in a coma, like half asleep. We're not really living. We're not excited about our lives. There's no passion, there's no joy. You know what I'm saying? So here I am standing in this closet, and I have this moment. I'm thinking, well, hold on a second. Isn't it interesting? 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago, I was in this very house, status quo, with not any thought at all about changing any of it, and could never have imagined in that moment, in my wildest dreams, what my life is like now. I mean, if you would have told me, hey, Shannon, this is going to happen, you're going to divorce your husband, you're going to meet people who completely alter and change your life, you're going to, you know, you're going to leave your career, you're going to become estranged from your family, you're going to sell your house you've been in for 20 years. I mean, I'm sitting here going through this checklist, and I was like, well, wait a second. If over 3 years ago, I thought everything was status quo, could never have imagined what was coming. And if you ask me now, if you say, hey, Shannon, are you happier than you were 3 years ago? Absolutely, much happier. Do I still want certain things? Absolutely. Which brings me to my next point. And that is, so I'm standing here having this thought. 3 years ago, status quo. These are all the things that have changed. Whoa. I mean, I couldn't have imagined in my wildest dreams, like I said, that my life would be where it's at now. So I thought to myself, when you get afraid of what's coming in the next 3 years, where you're going to live, if you're going to be with the love of your life, if you're going to be successful in your career and your business, where is it going to all take me? Where is life going to take me? understand that you may think you can plan for it, Shannon. You may think you know, but really you don't know because you didn't know 3 years ago that you'd be here. So trust, and you're happier. Like I said, I'm happier than I was 3 years ago, much happier. And I really, at one point thought to myself, I think I manifested all of this because I was manifesting freedom and wanting to live in abundance, which I believe that I do. And the universe just keeps, giving me and taking care of me when I think I'm not going to be taken care of. So I'm thinking, what are the next 3 years going to bring? Well, you know what? It could be better than I can possibly imagine. It could be beyond my wildest dreams. I could be living somewhere else completely. I could be with the love of my life. I could, like I said, my career could explode. Who knows what's going to happen? But I'm hoping that in sharing this with you, and my message, I guess, today is, and what I was left with is that we just don't know, and to trust and to not allow fear to ever get in the way of what we want and what we desire, and know that we're always taken care of, regardless of what's going on. So I hope that's helpful. If you like this video, please like, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And I'll see you next time.